Always looking at the bright side for your golfing. You get it apart and you look through it. Basically, oh, now you can do cyber build and repair. You've gotten it apart and you're analyzing it.
By half.
Oh, it looks like they're using a simple tag thing. In other words, they're just tagging the gun. You need to have a tag in your hand, like built-in cyber chip.
Mm-hmm.
And if the two mesh, you're a winner. And the gun will work. You could probably, oh, by the way, instead of checking electronics, you can also have, or you could instead have, if you'd rather, alien laser weaponry build repair. Good checking that.
Okay.
That will start at your learn, as all skills seem to, for some reason.
Does this look like a MyGo gun at all? A MyGo laser gun?
Go ahead and get rid of any cards you don't want, and then refill it a bit. Kind of like if divergent technology, different evolutionary tree type thing. But yeah.
Okay, so basically this is a MyGo ray gun that's been modified for humans.
Kind of. It's like saying that whatever the ancestor of humans was is kind of a monkey, but a little different. Diversionary thing. Diversionary evolution, that's it.
So I tell them how to make the weapons go.
Well, before you do, there's a couple of guys in the large group here that you definitely suspect are collaborators, or there could be even better hidden collaborators and shit here. But if you want to tell them anyway, that's fine. They may or may not get it.
But so like the other people are pretty dumb. Are these guys pretty dumb? Or is there anybody that's like smart here?
Well, there are some smart people. It's not like you're just dealing with morons and stuff, but they're definitely they're fighting such an overwhelming opponent that even if they get the ray guns going, they're fucked. They are well and truly proper fucked. Yeah.
So, and how many are in the resistance here? Like who in the room?
In hanging out in this room with you, call it 20.
All right. So what I want to do was I was like, all right, like I want to describe kind of how it might work, but not exactly. And as I'm describing it, I want to do an empathy on everybody to see if I can pick out the people that are more worried, like, oh, this guy knows. How the fuck does he know?
Go for it.
Okay, so got my empathy.
Honestly, even the people you suspect of being collaborators, they don't seem to really, they're not worried about it. And they may or may not even understand how the fucking ray guns work. They're like, oh, well. You suspect, give me a psychology roll.
Got about half.
One of two things is going to happen if you go any deeper. Right now, you sound like you're making well-made guesses and shit, but you're thinking if you get any deeper than the kind of generalities that you're dealing with, that either you're going to get hauled in front of the somebody more powerful eventually, or killed. Could go either way.
I'll leave it at that then.
All right.
I don't want to draw too much attention, but I want to be useful.
They're pretty well pleased. They offer you a place to stay and stuff like that. There's a lot of the fucking plotting and scheming and shit that, like, they're talking about doing shit like a graffiti campaign to let people know and raise awareness.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up with the light spears anyway? I was curious.
They tell you that so they can see what they're sticking them into.
Oh, gotcha.
You're thinking maybe they are idiots. Maybe Logan was sugarcoating it. Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, well, that answers that question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. They offer you bed to sleep in for the night.
I take it.
Cool. Yeah. After the couple of days, like 3-4 days on the road, this is definitely a step down, actually, from sleeping outdoors in California. Yeah, you're now in a fucking sewer. I mean, yeah, this sucks. This sucks. You're just waiting to catch some sort of fucked up disease so you can fucking die horribly here. That's awesome. Compared to I don't know. I think it would depend on the individual because these guys are admirable in that they refuse to give up their freedom for security and stuff like that. But people up top really had it well. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people dressed rough. Like, I'm a merchant. I go out in the wilderness and fucking do stuff, or I'm a bounty hunter and I go out in the wilderness and do stuff. But I'm not sure how Doc feels about it. It's like they are giving up their children.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I wonder if they're taking all the kids, rendering all the fat, making it into space mead flying potion, and that's what's making spaceships go.
Wow, you've taken it to a dark, dark place quickly. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty fucking, yeah. That's pretty. Do you think that all of them are unbaptized as well?
There is no religion anymore.
That's true. That's true. God damn, that's dark. Take a card for going to an exceptionally dark place. Yeah. Flying potions are it. God damn. Maybe that's how they fucking do their spaceship shit.
Well, then, if they cross that with brew space mead,
wow,
it could happen. I could see that.
God damn. Okay. Do you want to let anybody else know that, or just leave that one the fuck alone? I'd probably get them into a suicidal attack there. God damn. Whew. Okay, yeah. The little bones are getting ground up, maybe to use as fucking fertilizer somewhere, or just eaten or put into soup. I have no idea.
Yeah, well, you know.
Wow. Okay. So after a relaxing sleep and you have dreams of that, you're like, neat. What do you want to do next? Loosely termed day, next awake period, because there's no day or night in the sewers.
Explore the sewer and look for the old hideout.
Wow. Okay, I want at -30 because you are fucking hell and gone from the thing, and you know everything.
So it's a -10.
Fine. Give me a roll at -10.
And I'm going to play a skill 15.
Wait a minute. Did you play a +20 to memory card? Because you can only do one card, but one bonus per.
No, I have, because Igor showed me.
Specifically,
to get to the hideout, I have a permanent +20.
Wow. Fuck you. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch with something horrible. Fine. You work your way back. Give me an amazing luck roll at -30 to make sure that the tunnels, for some goddamn reason, are not even blocked. you find your hideout and shit. All right, you evil bastard.
I am not evil. I'm just misunderstood.
Right. You eventually do as you're going there. Give me a listen roll as you're heading toward the base and finding nothing blocking your way and shit.
Oh, I can hear this now.
Oh, weird. You think you're being followed, possibly by some members of Les Resistants.
I sit, I get quiet, and I wait.
Right. You eventually see their lights coming from a ways off. You might be able to shake them down here.
I'll shake them.
Give me a stealth roll. Lower is better as you play fucking.
No, I stand in the water.
You stand in the intersection. They're hiding from you over there, but you think that if you go the rest of the way to the hideout, you will bring company. Although, given what you've just recently done, you may be able to ditch them in the sewer, and they may or may not be able to find their way back if you want to do the running thing. See what I mean?
I'm going to stand completely still.
They know where you're at, and they're hiding and waiting for you to go on. You're pretty sure.
They can see me, right?
No, they're making sure that you can't see them. They see your light because you have a light. They have a light, and they're trying to keep their light back far enough that etc.
I turn my light out and I stay completely still. Again, see if it works this time. It works.
They sneak by you with their lights all muffled and shit.
No, but you know what I'm doing, right? Or no?
No.
Lesser invisibility. Hold still for 1 round. Check.
Oh, the background folk cannot see you?
Yes.
Wow. They walk right the fuck by you. Let me double check to see if there's any sandy costs associated with that. It's about time you started using that. Let's see.
I've tried to a couple times. I just haven't made the roll.
Yeah. Let me look real quick here. Special powers, invisible. So it's 4 magic points per attempt, not per round. Mm-hmm. 0 sand for doing. Small sand roll for observing, but you're fine. You're not observing. Moving at all costs stuff. Yeah, it's on till you move. They go by you like quietly saying, "Where in the fuck did he go?" and shit like that. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, all these guys appear to be background folk because they didn't. If there was one not background folk there, then that person would have spotted you. But no, these guys, yeah. So they go fucking away. Give me a stealth roll to, like, after they have gone away, get to where you're going without.
Less than half. A quarter, technically.
Okay. It shows you, like, taking off and putting away your ninja outfit. You are now in the hideout and stuff. But it's like little subtle differences. There's no, like, Keymaster 5000 thing in the wall. But and the chambers are only roughly, it's like a dimly through a distorted mirror.
So there's no trace of indigo here at all?
Not yet, but you suspect that, you're bringing him around places and shit. But yeah, your evil overlord does not yet exist in this dimension. Would it be good if he did? Don't know. But yeah, you've definitely got a super fucking secret base that nobody else knows about. And Yeah, it looks like it's ready to be moved into. There's no great shit in here at all, but it's definitely a good secret base.
Well, that's good. It's a good hidey hole for sure, and that's
Big
what
time.
really matters. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that like fucking parts of the tunnels would be down and prevent you from getting in, but no, apparently you're a really lucky fucker and everything's roses. Cock.
Yeah, but this hasn't been happening to me lately. Lately, it's been the old pain train and the fucking,
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. You're thinking next time you come this way through the thing, it'd be best to get out of the pipe entirely, then inflate your life jacket, then float up, and you'd be fine. As opposed to wildly thrashing around. Oh, by the way, give me a memory roll. You're thinking that you may or may not realize what the pipe thing was.
Okay, got it.
You think it was like you came through a underwater submerged playground, and you know the slides that have like the tubes that you go through? You think you were going down one of those.
Okay.
So you're sitting alone. Oh, give me an amazing luck roll. At least a negative 30. This is for spruce.
Got it by half.
Right. Yeah, your super secret room not only has blackout doors, but somehow it's got electrical power, heating, light, gas, all that shit hooked up here, ready to go. Flip a switch, lights come on, and you're like, haha, yes, this will be my new secret base. Fuck you, reality.
Excellent.
There's a fucking comfortable chair over there. There's a made bed over there. Yeah, it's ready to move in. It's better than most apartments you can get in San Angeles. In fact, it's a higher quality of living than you're used to.
Excellent. Great.
You really wish Alex was here so you could compare base notes and shit?
No. Well, see, there's like you said, there's no trace of like the computer Indigo here whatsoever. Correct.
Right.
See, it's I know it's nothing I can do. So. Shit.
Well, go ahead and tell me what your thoughts are. I may give you cards if nothing else.
Well, see, I was just thinking of if there's a way that I could like. See, it's all like just hyper specialized skills, and it's nothing that I have, and it would be like a way to, since this is a copy of that reality, basically, in a different shift. If there's a way to place like a marker, but like I said, like how would I place a marker here without having that kind of skill? That's what I was thinking. So curious. I do have spellcraft. Through spellcraft, being through gates. Would there be a way to leave some kind of anchor here, or no?
It's possible. The problem is that although you've got theory on some spellcraft, I don't believe you've built up very many actual spells. So you have wild theories, no practical experience. Correct. Spellcraft would be super useful after you master like half a dozen different kinds of spells and shit, but you never really worked out with your spell stuff. You're thinking possibly you can give a spellcraft roll to think, is it possible? Is it not possible?
Got it.
Is that by half?
No, it's
okay.
Just barely got it.
Got it. You're thinking it's definitely in the realm of possibility, but would anybody be able to follow that marker? Plus, with your success in spellcraft, some zones and creatures and stuff seem much more resistant to magic than other zones and creatures do. And you were only very briefly in one that was definitely amenable to spells when you went to Fantasy World. But you were there really briefly before waking back up somewhere else. Why you woke up somewhere else, I don't know if you know or not. But
I'm going to try my ring and use Earth Blast just at the wall here to see how hard it is to do.
First, give me a willpower times 3.
Got it.
Take a check in willpower, and then give me the blast thing.
No.
Apparently hard.
Okay.
Does that answer your question, though? The rolls themselves may answer your questions.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Doable, but it's not something that's supposed to be happening here. You have to force it a bit.
A bit. Well, I mean, you know, you'd have better than even chances if your willpower was much higher.
Okay. Well, now I have a base of operations. Question now. There's the tunnel that would go to the old archaeology, or not archaeology, the
Oh, yeah.
Where does that go now?
Sure. You go exploring that and give me a navigation roll at -30 as you put shit together, but you're deep underground. My God, that could go anywhere. It shows like the Howard Carter, like dinosaurs roaming the earth thing. You know, Journey to the Center, Jules Verne, Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's where it goes. Yes. You're thinking if you go there, you're definitely going to get eaten by a dinosaur because Logan's been playing too goddamn much Ark. That's what you're thinking.
I'll go out the way I came.
Okay. Much safer than going down there. Center of the Earth's really hot.
Oh, wait, actually, the old exit, the garage, where does that go to now?
Luck roll, lower is better.
I have.
Yeah, it still goes to like some sort of big building that the exit and entrance is way the fuck up there. You'd need a flying car to use it. But
I could go out there and look out so I could see over the city from here.
It doesn't really have anything left to climb up. I mean, if you eventually built ladders and shit inside and, you know, or grappling hooks and ropes and shit, pretty much flying car or bust right now. Gotcha. Unless you wanted to climb way up there using just fucking hand grips, which is possible, but you could fucking maybe sticky flypaper technique, maybe.
It's been obsolete for centuries.
Very well.
Back the way I came then.
All right, no problem. I'm not even gonna get a roll from you on that shit because it's obvious you know where you're coming and going, unless you want to avoid the resistance. Because you're thinking that their members may have been pursuing you and possibly are lost forever down here somewhere now. I'm not sure. You're not sure if you can trust the resistance.
I'll stealth out.
Give me a simple navigation at your +20 bonus to get out, and a stealth roll to not be discovered by. Fuck you. So, right, you fucking ignore les resistants. Even though it's nice in theory, they seem to be fucking wildly inept compared to Ninja Doc. I am a doctor and a ninja. I will now operate on you without you knowing. So yeah, you're out. People stare at the large mud sculpture on your shoulder as you wander the cities.
Well, once I get out, like where I'm hidden, and so I'm not in the muck anymore.
Boop, pastel. Right, you're back into purples. No problem. People greet you like, you know, the fucking we're in the future bows and shit. Yes, you can.
Oh, got it.
You are fucking fitting right in. It shows like a couple of the guards watching. It's like some people assimilate super quick. Everyone's like, what a suck up. Right. Yeah. There are a variety of jobs here if you wanted to get a job. You know, being that you call yourself a doctor, they may even have some sort of doctor type jobs.
That's fine. I'll take a doctoring job somewhere. I'll like look into if there's a clinics or anything.
Sure. Yeah, they have basically you find it's not hard to get a place to stay and all, as long as you have a job and you're doing something productive. All of your basic needs are met. It's like you get as soon as they find out you're a doctor, oh, give me a doctoring role. They bring in another doctor to go around with you and look at patients. Okay, yeah, you convince him you're a doctor too. He's totally good with this. You get like an identity card, and it's got a big 1 on it, like this is the zone that you belong in type thing. And they ask for your name.
James Fulton.
Oh, you give them your actual name. Okay. Yeah, that's all printed on the card. They tell you not to lose the card. If you lose the card, immediately notify your superior. But basically with the card, you get a pretty nice place to stay, food, drink, whatever. You know, all of your shit's met. All of your needs are met.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, man. It's good stuff.
You come say hi to Chris. He's missing
Hi,
you.
Chris. Love you.
He's delighted to hear from you.
Right, I've got to shoot. Okay, so have fun.
What time will you be back?
Might be tomorrow.
Right.
If I have too many, well,
Oh
if
yeah.
I have anything to drink, I won't drive. So
Fuck no.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay at my brother's, could be easier.
Lovely. Which brother?
Richard.
Tell him I said hi, would you?
It's an island, that might be a bit far to go.
Well, I don't know where you're going. Tell him I said hi, though.
Yeah, we'll do, mate. Cool. I'll catch you in the morning.
Roger.
Yeah, cool.
Later.
See you later.
So, oh, Matt,
Yeah.
are we doing a breakfast or anything tomorrow, or should I just do my normal walk?
Well, if I'm not early enough, I'll text you. If you don't hear from me by the time you normally do your walk, just do your walk. Because I
Okay.
have no idea what time I'll be up tomorrow.
No worries. Later.
All right, mate.
So, anyway, Chris. Sorry about that. Right. Last we left, you were fiercely masturbating. No, wait. Okay, so you right. You've got since you're a doctor, you're given a little extra status and stuff. You've got your own place, no roommates. It's not a big place by any stretch of the imagination. It's like one of those efficiency studios type thing. Everything except the bathrooms all in one room, but yeah, it's compared to where you were staying at, it's much nicer. The food, do you want to eat the food that's in the fridge? Like, it's well-stocked fridge, lots of food and drink.
Well, question is, now that I've been here a little bit, I've seen how people, like the people that trade, they're still trading the food that they get here. There's no real other food, or is there ways to get other food?
It's, I would call it a gray market thing to get, quote, real food, like non-alien packaged food, although some of the alien food's starting to look a bit more like real food, so in our few years it might be impossible to tell which is which, but right now, yeah, it's possible, but your 3/4 bag of salt's not going to go far in trying to get that kind of thing.
Well, I'm known as a doctor now, so I could trade. I could trade what I can do for other people.
Well, you're kind of already doing that for everything, you know.
Well, even for travelers and whatnot. Because I thought I work on people that are part of the society.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you can. Basically, you're going to be putting in 10-hour plus days and stuff, as opposed to the 4 to 6 hours that you know, the regular clinic would expect of you.
Sure, I'll eat the food.
Okay, it tastes normal to you.
Is there anything to it? Like, can I analyze it at all? Biology?
You need a little bit more of a chemistry set type of deal to really break it down.
That
Maybe
I would have at the office, the doctor's office.
yeah, not so much. You could try. Do you have jury rig to cobble together some shit? Give me a jury rig roll. Let's cobble.
No.
No cobble. No cobble.
Okay.
So yeah, you're not sure. It'd take
Can I trade
more.
the rest of my salt for a chemistry set?
Pardon?
Can I trade the rest of my salt piecemeal to make a chemistry set?
Give me an amazing bargain from hell roll. I mean, a fucking sweet at no, hell no. Chemistry set's worth a lot more than your bag of salt.
Okay. Yeah, it was worth a try.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, pinch of salt. Give me a test tube. Just a pinch. Come on.
Just open your mouth. I'll put it on your tongue.
Oh, it's not. If it's cocaine, it maybe. So, yeah, it's a pretty fucking comfortable. It'd be easy to slip into this. You're not sure why the fuck the people dress this way and listen to fucking really mellow music and bullshit like that, because it doesn't seem that there's any rules about it. Maybe the food and you were dressing like this before you started eating the food, so it's very weird. Why are they doing? Because it doesn't seem like shit normal humans would do. You know, because there's always the guy who wants to wear black with a skull, you know, or something like that. Even if he's a better adjusted member of society than like I am, for example.
Is it kind of like they're trying to be more peaceful, or is that why the mellow music, like anything that's seen as aggressive now, is really bad? Because that's kind of what happened with anybody that tried to aggress against them were wiped out.
Take a card for your fucking successful use of psychology. Yes, you've been left with all the pussies. There you go. You're like, I am the alpha male. Great. If you wanted to take over the clinic, you might be able to fucking bully your way into it if you really wanted.
So also, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Do you have any kind of leadership type skills or intimidation, I guess, if you don't have good leadership skills?
I do have some intimidation, but I would probably use that as a last resort. Otherwise, I would be like fast talking and acting my way through it to make it seem like I am better than they are.
Right. That'll do good for the very short term, but like an actual leadership role to like lead people and stuff would be to be an actual good leader.
I can try. We all have a little bit of leadership now.
Yeah, well, everybody's got fucking learn, if nothing else.
That's exactly what I was talking about. All right. No.
So you're up to pretty much, if you want to take over the clinic, bullshitting is your way to do it. Give me a fast talk roll. This will be temporary. Eventually you'll be, no, not even temporary. Yeah, people are like, that's great, new guy. They go on about their business. Like, this guy's obviously a tool. We'll give, now you are working the shitty assignments. You know, it's like if somebody comes in with fucking chronic spurting diarrhea, you're the man.
Okay.
If somebody needs an enema, you're their guy.
So
there's one guy who fucking needs an enema. In fact, he's the same guy who's needing an enema yesterday.
Excellent. I have the nurse take care of it because I'm a doctor. Doctors don't do that.
Well, the nurses are busy. They ask for you to please just take care of it.
You're a nurse. Do it.
Oh, no, you don't understand. You don't have that much. Everybody seems to be like, you know, yeah, they make sure to stick you with the duties. But the guy is really, he's excited to get his enema, as he was yesterday.
All right, that's fine. I'll do my thing.
Give me a doctoring roll. I'm just curious to see if the enema goes horribly wrong.
No, by half.
Wow. His ass is almost, his asshole is almost the right size for the enema. It's an easy plug up. You know, it's an easy, yeah. He says, see you tomorrow as he's leaving.
Do I ever get any soldiers in here?
Yes, actually. Yes, you do. Sure.
Do any of them?
This is over like a week or two of, you know, you're going to be low man on totem pole for months, you're thinking.
That's fine. See, what I'm figuring is I don't see any easy way to get into zone 2.
So you're wanting to work hard and be a good guy. Well, your last setback will fucking keep you here for a while, maybe even a year. I mean, you can work up out of the shit jobs in a month or two, but you know.
I'm also, I was kind of figuring I'd go looking for someone that might, like, I'd go looking for women that might invite me to zone 2.
Oh,
If I
no
need
problem. Give me a seduction roll. Maybe you'll find somebody because
Well,
you're also getting climatized if you take a month.
so that's fine. I will take a month. I'm
Great.
down with that.
Give me a streetwise roll and a seduction roll. So streetwise fails, seduction succeed.
Yeah.
Great. You have no idea where anything other than like the gray market for food is, in case you want, like, you know, a bowl of vegetable curry made from real vegetables, you know, type deal. But yeah, you definitely eventually, you know, a lady decides to invite you back to her place in zone 2, and you get a night pass.
Okay.
So it does give you, you don't get a lot of scouting. You do get, give me a, probably be a new skill. Just call it like sex or sexy time or whatever you want to call it, and give me a learn roll on that shit.
No, but I got a 69.
Well, we know what the doctor's night is involved with it. Eventually, you could build up your sex skill to the point where you are such a regular visitor to zone 2 that, yeah. But a little bit more detail on zone 2. Right. Zone 2 and zone 1. Zone 2's got a lot more security. The women that have given, like, the more kids you give to the bugs, the higher your status within the zone. Everything's really nice. I think women are kind of running zone 2. It kind of reminds you a little bit of the Arctic cowgirl thing. But the women are neither as large nor aggressive.
I've never been there, Logan.
Oops. So,
I've heard about it.
Okay.
So that's why I stopped you right there in case you kept going, because I wanted you. Yeah.
Good man. So yeah, yeah, it's nice, but give me a luck roll. Otherwise, you're going to have to try again with some other lady. Okay, she is nowhere close to zone 3, not even on the same fucking map, apparently. Yeah, she fucking uses you like fucking toilet paper and flushes your ass out the next morning. You know, pretty much you've got until noon to fucking get out, and she doesn't even fucking show you to the edge. It's just like, there you go, see ya. You know, and you've got your temporary pass now. If you want to try to overstay your pass, you could, but it will be fairly horrible if you were caught, and you will never get back into zone 2. You're thinking.
I don't want to overstay. I wanted to scout the area. I wanted to see what the security's like. I wanted to just see everything here.
The security is pretty fucking tight. I would like to point out zone 2 is a lot smaller than zone 1. Tiny by comparison.
So it's easier to control.
Oh yeah, very, very much so. Now you have a choice. If you wanted to try to hurry and possibly be like stopped and questioned very harshly, you could try to get closer to zone 3 to scout it, or you could be the good boy and basically head for the exit, because you're nowhere close to zone 3 right now from that fucking luck roll. In fact, you may not even know how to get out of this from that luck roll. You're busy sucking face or having your face sucked or whatever.
No, I'll be good and leave, and I'll just try to get
no problem. You get somebody to help escort you out. You're like, I'm lost, and the guards they're like very friendly, and they're like, right this way, sir. And they get you back to the thing. They take your temporary pass back, and you know, make sure you're pointing in the right direction. Give you a gentle slap on the back, and away you go. There are no condoms issued here for reasons. So yes, you may have a little Doc Fulton kid given to aliens at some point, which is, or possibly rendered down. You twisted fuck. So there you go. Now, do you want to try nurse seduction on some other lady? It's like, where do you live? Tell me where you live. Are you close to zone 3? I'm not fucking you unless I get to see the spaceship closer. That's a picky man there. It's like, I don't care what she looks like. Do I get to see a spaceship while I'm having sex with her?
I was curious, where was the old warehouse where the other portal was?
That'd be out in a ruined, fucked up, inhabited by madmen area. Probably destroyed, is your guess. But if it's not,
I would like to check it out anyway, even if there's a slim chance that there's anything there.
There's a good chance of getting fucking raped by the insane going out there. You realize this, yes?
I'm good at stealthing though, so that's what I will try to do.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, the guards are happy to let you out. They want your zone 1 pass. They'll reissue it to you when you come back. They recommend coming back by this gate, or there will be delays as they have to send for your shit and all that. By the way, within the zone 1, there's like an Amsterdam worth of bike paths and shit like that there, as well as like the kind of what's it called, mass public transportation, maglev type things and all that. It's a hell of a nice place to live if you don't mind being affronted by pastel all the time. I'm going to guess that you're wearing your old hippie clothes with your mud sculptor and shit while sneaking around the madmen area. The guards ask if you'd like any kind of do you need help? Are you going to be okay out there?
I'll be okay.
Okay, well, you know, out there it's I'm not sure, you know, because we know that you've been working at the thing for about a month there. You've been doing a fine job. And you've even been good to Mr. Gray. He's the enema guy. Hey, it turns out that he's actually a fairly influential guy. You're now his enema guy. Nobody else gets to give him an enema except you because you're the best at it. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but you do have a fairly influential friend who you are becoming his enema doctor.
Okay. Oh, you know.
You're not sure if he knows your name yet, but he won't fucking let anybody else shove a tube up his ass but you. But he's fairly influential. At some point, you may even make friends with him or whatever, and, you know, could be a useful contact. So it's up to you. If you wanted to try to pass him off to somebody else after you get off the shit work, you could. But I don't know if you wanted a potentially useful contact.
Okay, I'll be his proctologist. That's fine. So
great. You're no asshole. Anyway, yeah, give me a stealth roll as you're out scouting about.
Crit. Oh wait, hold on. It's not a crit. It's close. Sorry.
If you were wearing a ninja suit, it might be a crit. No problem. The fucking gibbering masses that live out here, essentially, give me a surveillance roll just to know what the story is out here.
Got it.
Fine. Basically, these are the people who are living off the alien food and largesse, but they don't want to be in the system, and they're too messed up to leave the area and go. They're not. They're like the cowards who don't want to give in. They are going out and making their own place, like the first village that you came across, where it's like, no, we're leaving the whole alien thing behind. We're going to go out and farm our own food and make our own thing and have our own community. they're not that good. These, and they're not subservient enough to stick in the city and conform to the aliens' rules. Which, aside from the kids, if they weren't demanding kids, then the aliens would be maybe bringing a bit of a paradise to the earth. But for whatever reason with the kids, and the longer you're here, the more curious you're getting on what the fuck is up with that. Unless you're right and they're rendering them down and smearing them on the outside of their spaceship,